Hello, everybody. Welcome to my class tonight about using essential oils with your pets. And this class has been created in collaboration with Dr. Janet Rourke. If you want to find her, you can go to facebook.com/EODVM/. All right, that's Dr. Janet Rourke. She is one of the veterinarians on doTERRA's veterinarian panel. I just want to give you this disclaimer that all statements that are made in this class have not been evaluated or approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. The information provided in this class is for educational purposes only. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a veterinarian, and this is not going to replace any medical advice that's given to you by them. If you know of anybody who has a medical condition or is pregnant or lactating, then please consult a healthcare professional prior to using any of my essential oil products. So maybe you've heard about essential oils and wondered what the fuss is all about, or maybe you've started to use them in your home already. But for whatever the reason that you decided to attend my class, I'm glad that you're here. You're going to get a chance to win a free ebook. So I'm going to choose a winner in a few days. So I want to tell you just a little bit about me. My name is Christy St. Clair, and I enjoy helping others learn how to use essential oils for their health and well-being. And my goal is to help my family and friends to rid their home of toxic products and show them how easy and economical it is to use natural products instead. I teach classes in your home or another chosen location, or online classes such as this one. And there's over 60 different topics that I can address, or we can customize a class just for you. I work with realtors, medical professionals, spa professionals, and fitness professionals to show them how essential oils can benefit their clients and help their businesses. I also mentor a group of fellow wellness advocates who recently started their own oils business, and I wear many hats because my passion is helping others. I'm sick of how the U.S. healthcare system is broken, and I realize how essential oils have empowered me to take better care of myself using natural products. And I'm glad that you're here because I want to help you too. So please text me if you have any questions, and my number is 860-367-3001. So in the internet age, there's a lot of information about a lot of products discussing a lot of different applications on the subject of essential oils and animals. And not all the information out there is accurate. And besides, there's so many different oils to choose from, it can be perplexing to try to sort through all the data in order to focus on the most important essential oils to have on hand for the most common. You want to focus on the most common health needs of your animals, right? So what do you need for an essential oils kit for your animals? There's no such kit on the market. So the solution to that is to know what oils that you need that work best so that you can make your own kit. And that's what this class is all about. So we're going to be going over the essential oils that are most recommended by Dr. Janet Rourke, the essential oil vet, for a variety of furry and feathered friends. Along the way, you're going to learn a number of tips, safety points, and recipes to help you get your animals most out of their essential oils. All right, so you ready to get started? So when you introduce oils to pets, you always want to make sure that you introduce them very slowly. All right, you want to use self-selection. So what you could do is initially when you're introducing the oil, leave the cap on because your pets have a very keen sense of smell. So their little noses, they can smell. So your positive results are going to be subtle, and they'll let you know, if they keep sniffing it and like it by their behavior. And you can always want to make sure you observe your pet's behavior for the first 20 minutes or so whenever you diffuse a new oil around them. All right, so you want to start out using your oils more diluted when you're introducing them topically to your pet. You can use carrier oils such as fractionated coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, almond oil, and etc. You can always increase the concentration if the desired effect is not reached, but it's difficult to remove an essential oil once it's already been absorbed. So remember, each animal is an individual, and your pet may be more or less sensitive than others. Observe their behavior. They'll let you know if they're liking it or not. And dogs and cats are not herbivores, which is why one must be very careful when diluting essential oils correctly when using them with their pets. Dogs and cats respond differently to essential oils than other animals like horses, goats, and cows. Herbivores respond well to essential oils because they really like the plants. They think they are delicious, right? So here are some additional safety tips that I want to go over. All right, for your pets and animals, you want to dilute for topical use. You want to know what your animal's health status is. You do not use oils near their eyes, ears, nose, or genitals of your animal or pet. You use a water diffuser for aromatic use and allow your pet to roam freely with an open door to leave the room. Caution should be used around animals that are pregnant, nursing, young, or if they're on any medications. And do not use oils topically on your animal or your pet if you're using a topical medication or a dermal patch. And this includes like your flea medicine and tick preventatives. And do not give any of the products that contain xylitol, like the toothpaste or beadlets or anything, to your pets. Only use therapeutic grade essential oils. Always observe your pet's behavior. And if there's any type of adverse reaction, you want to dilute with a carrier oil. Skin irritation is the most common, and most reactions are resolved within 24 to 48 hours after the experience. And discontinuing using the oil if your animal shows any sign of distress, drooling, squinting, rubbing their face, vocalization, shaking, vomiting, or diarrhea. Oils to avoid topically and internally with dogs. All right, ready? Get your pen out. Here's the list. With dogs, birch, Melaleuca tea tree, and wintergreen. Use caution with hot oils such as oregano, cassia, cinnamon, clove, rosemary, and thyme. All right. When you're working with cats, oils that you want to avoid topically and internally with cats are basil, your citrus oils such as bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange, tangerine. You want to avoid birch, cinnamon, clove, dill, fennel, Melaleuca tea tree, and oregano. Also peppermint, thyme, spearmint, rosemary, and wintergreen. So with these tips, you now have knowledge to safely and confidently use essential oils in your home with your pets. So the first oil that I want to talk about and get into a little bit more details about is frankincense. Now, frankincense is sometimes referred to as the king of oils. It's a life force oil, and it's used also as a holy oil. Have you ever thought about why baby Jesus was given frankincense by the Magi? It was used as incense in the Middle East during ceremonies and in communication with the Creator. It's referenced specifically in the Bible 17 times, with incense referenced 113 times, often assumed to be frankincense or a combination that includes frankincense. So frankincense essential oil is a favorite oil of Dr. Rourke. It's been extensively used with animals, and it has a wide variety of margin of safety, even in newborn animals. It can be used safely diffused around eggs and around animals that are giving birth. Frankincense is an enhancer, which makes it very useful in combination with other essential oils, such as myrrh or lavender. It can be used safely in every species of animal. It's well tolerated, and it's highly effective when it's used topically, aromatically, and internally. When in doubt, get your frankincense out. So for equine or large animal protocols, you want to use the oil topically directly over the area of concern, and you can also administer it orally. You would start with 2 to 5 drops per 1,000 pounds twice daily, and up to 5 drops per 200 pounds in serious cases. So with dogs, topical aromatic or internal application can be used. You want to start with 1 or 2 drops, either orally or mixed with food, or topically along the spine, and up to 1 or 2 drops per 20 pounds of the animal body weight twice a day for serious conditions or as the animal will tolerate it. And for cats, the application can be aromatically or topically. You always want to make sure you start out diluting to determine the tolerance when you're using topically. If you need to give orally, you want to mix it into the wet food. So you would dilute 1 drop of frankincense into 30 drops of a carrier oil and give the cat 1 drop of this mix orally to start out with. And you can administer it undiluted if the cat will tolerate it, although generally it's not really needed. And another option is to take 4 to 5 drops, mix it with a cup of baking soda, and sprinkle it on their litter, because they can absorb it through their paws when they use the litter. So this essential oil can be diffused or added to water. You want to use 1 drop per liter of water for exotic animals and birds. And even if you apply topically for rabbits or other small pets. So you always want to start out with the smallest recommended amount and then go from there. Because usually just the small amount gives you a significant response. Excuse me, 1 second. Let me just take a break for a moment. Get a sip. How is everybody tonight? Frankincense is definitely known as the king of oils. So I'll just want to tell you, Dr. Bork really recommends diffusing it with myrrh, because it, especially if you have a rescue animal that's dealing with a lot of emotional challenges. So you want to remember that frankincense and myrrh together for rescue animals who have emotional challenges. Okay, and when you inhale or diffuse frankincense, it induces feelings of peace, relaxation, satisfaction, and overall wellness. So remember, if you're going to use topically on your dog, you want to use 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop for any cats or dogs under 20 pounds, and 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 2 to 4 drops of frankincense for dogs that are over 20 pounds. Benefits of frankincense include healthy cellular function. It promotes cellular health and DNA integrity, supports healthy function of the nervous system, skin health, calming and balancing. It's great for arthritic animals, and you can use it for seizures or anything to do with your nervous system issues. And again, you can use it internally, topically, and aromatically. So moving on, the next oil that I want to talk to you about is Digest Zen, the digestive blend. This is in our kit because it's known as the tummy tamer, and it has the ability to aid in digestion. It soothes stomach upset and maintains overall digestive health. This unique blend contains ginger, fennel, and coriander, and it helps ease occasional discomfort, including motion sickness and indigestion, while peppermint, tarragon, anise, and caraway aid in the proper digestion and help maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. The digestive blend is great to have on hand when stomach upset occurs, and it's safe and effective. It's healthy, natural, gentle way to soothe an upset stomach and maintain a healthy digestive system. Practical uses are to ease feelings of queasiness. You can also add it to the bedding with lavender oil. You can add it to a drop of water, add a drop to their water to maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. You can ease feelings of queasiness, help with fractionated coconut oil, put it on for like a abdominal massage. It can help reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion. And also it can help reduce hairballs for cats. So you want to use 1 drop per 1 tablespoon of carrier oil for cats and dogs up to 20 pounds. And if they're over 20 pounds, you can use 2 drops. And you want to use this 2 to 4 times a day. You can also pair with digestive enzymes like Terrazyme for optimal digestive support. And every dog should be using that supplement. So especially if you're using a kibble-based diet like dry food, because the digestive enzymes, you want to use 1 full capsule with their food twice a day for dogs that are over 20 pounds. And if they're under 20 pounds, you just want to use a half of a capsule. You just want to open it up and sprinkle it on their food twice a day. All right. And the protective blend, which is our On Guard blend. This is the next blend in our kit for animals because it's one of our most popular blends. It protects against environmental and seasonal threats, and it's also known for its positive effects on the immune system. The essential oil blend can be used daily to maintain healthy immune function, as well as on surfaces throughout the home as a non-toxic cleaner. When diffused, the On Guard helps purify the air and it supports a healthy respiratory function. It can be very energizing and uplifting. It also provides purifying benefits and promotes a healthy circulation. Inside the blend is wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary leaf, and flower essential oils. So it's an effective alternative to synthetic options for immune support. It supports the body's natural antioxidant defenses. It supports a healthy immune function. It protects against environmental threats, supports healthy respiratory function, cleanses the air, and is great for all-purpose cleaning. So you want to diffuse for 2 or 3 hours as needed, but you want to make sure your pet can leave the room while you're running the diffuser. And you want to diffuse along with Breathe Respiratory Blend in areas that house kennels. So if there's many dogs, you want to help boost their immune system, and sometimes the environment can be a little stressful. So you want to use, if you're going to use it topically, you want to do 1 to 2 drops 2 to 4 times a day. If the dog is over 20 pounds, then you would use 1 tablespoon of the carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. And if it's a dog or cat under 20 pounds, then you would use 2 tablespoons of carrier oil to 1 drop of the On Guard essential oil. Okay. And then moving along, the next essential oil that everyone should have in their kit for their pets is going to be lavender. Now, lavender has been used for centuries for its beautiful floral aroma, and it's often considered a must-have oil to keep on hand all times due to its versatile uses, including calming and relaxing properties that promote peaceful sleep and the ease feelings of tension. This essential oil has been studied extensively in animals, and it is safe to use, even undiluted, with all species. However, Dr. Rourke does recommend starting out with dilution for animals that are under 15 pounds in weight. So lavender can be applied topically, given internally, or diffused. Oops. I thought we moved on. Here we go. Okay. So what's great about lavender? You know, when anxious feelings in pets, essential oils can help. Fear of thunderstorms, separation issues, stress when there's any sort of change, trailering nervousness, and when you have a horse, and there's many more ways. And what about, you know, you want to find natural remedies for your fur babies, just like you do for your family. So, excuse me, anxious feelings and stress can be very difficult to manage in some cases. When you combine balanced grounding blend with lavender and apply it topically or diffuse it or put it on your animal's bedding, it's amazing at helping animals cope with stress. So in very severe cases with dogs and horses, you can also add vetiver essential oil to ease as well. But lavender essential oil is great in countless cases, including stress reactions, soothing the skin, seasonal threat relief, insect bite relief, burns, inflammation, cuts, scrapes, summer itch, respiratory support, stressful situations, anxious feelings, and others. Excuse me one second. I got a tickle in my throat, but I'm drinking grapefruit essential oil in my water today. So back to the lavender. Another thing that a reason why every home should not be without it is because you can add it to Epsom salt and take a nice hot bath after a long day. All right, so again, primary benefits of lavender. It's widely used for its calming and relaxing qualities. It soothes occasional skin irritations. It reduces appearance of skin imperfections. It helps ease feelings of tension. It's great for car rides, and it promotes peaceful sleep. So you want to make sure that your pet can leave the room when you diffuse, but you want to put it on for like 2 to 3 hours. And topically, it's 1 teaspoon of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil for cats and dogs up to 20 pounds, and 1 teaspoon carrier oil to 2 drops of essential oil for dogs that are over 20 pounds. It's a good idea if you're going to go to the vet. Diffuse this like a half hour to an hour before you're going to leave, or if you're going to have company, or if you know that there's a thunderstorm coming, you can put 2 drops diluted in water in a spray bottle and spray it on their toys or their bedding. And you can also add it to their bath shampoo or apply it to the back of their neck or the base of their ears. So lavender is a definite one that you want to add to your kit. And the next oil that we're going to talk about is Balance the Grounding Blend. And it contains therapeutic oils of spruce, whole leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus, as well as fractionated coconut oil. So this one already has some dilution in it. So it's a blend that promotes whole body relaxation and a sense of tranquility. This oil can be diffused or applied topically to promote restful sleep and to help ease anxious feelings. And it supports the nervous system, emotional balance, and it's effective for your muscle and joint soreness. So if you're going to apply it topically, do you want to apply 1 to 2 drops 2 to 4 times a day? So if a dog or cat is under 20 pounds, then it's 1 drop per 1 teaspoon of carrier oil. And if the dog is over 20 pounds, then you want to use 2 to 4 drops per 1 teaspoon of carrier oil. That's for your balance. You want to use it for relaxing sore muscles, achy joints. You can use it to support healthy emotions, a healthy nervous system. It promotes relaxation also. Okay, and speaking of promoting relaxation, the next oil we're going to talk about is copaiba, or copaiba if you want to pronounce it that way, but I'm going to call it copaiba. Copaiba essential oil is extremely versatile, and it supports the health of the cardiovascular, immune, digestive, urinary, respiratory, musculoskeletal, and nervous systems. It is a powerful antioxidant. Copaiba essential oil also helps promote a smooth and healthy integumentary system, which includes your skin or your pet's coat. This essential oil helps promote a healthy inflammatory response. It can be used diluted on scrapes or mild cuts. It relaxes sore muscles and joints. It eases the urinary tract and the digestive tract. It supports the hepatic system, promotes lymphatic flow, supports upper and lower respiratory tract, mucous membranes. So it's a foundation of cellular health, particularly in conjunction with frankincense, and it calms the nervous system, all while promoting immune health. Isn't that amazing? Copaiba. Copaiba is amazing. So it's an emotionally relaxing. It can be used to soothe and calm anxious feelings, decrease feelings of stress, and help reduce feelings of overwhelm. It eases feelings of tension and promotes a sense of well-being. Copaiba essential oil can also be diffused, applied topically, or administered internally. Here's how. Now for horses, goats, and cattle, you want to apply topically directly to the area of interest. You dilute if sensitive. You can also apply along the spine, 2 to 6 drops, or on the skin above the hooves. Copaiba can be used in a hoof oil or as a body spray. Orally, you want to administer 1 drop per 100 to 200 pounds of body weight. For goats or minis that are less than 100 pounds, you want to dilute in a carrier oil, mix it with their feed or on a treat, and give as a bolus 1 or 2 times daily as needed. Okay. For dogs, you want to diffuse Copaiba essential oil for aromatic use and respiratory support. Apply topically at a dilution rate of 1 drop of Copaiba to 30 to 50 drops of carrier oil, and then apply 1 drop of that diluted mixture to the area of interest by petting along the spine. So for our internal use, only 1 drop is needed every 8 to 12 hours. Mix it with wet food or put it in a capsule and top it off with olive oil. And this will promote, it's a powerful antioxidant, and it'll promote immune health, and it'll soothe and calm the nervous system. So for cats, diffusion is the preferred method. If you do apply topically, you want to use a rate of 1 drop of Copaiba per 80 to 100 drops of carrier oil, and then apply 1 drop of the diluted mixture to the area of interest or pat your cat along the spine. Internal use is not indicated for cats, but if you did a toothpick drop in wet food, it could be used in some cases. So another topical or aromatic way to use is 3 to 4 drops in 1 cup of baking soda. You mix it well and leave it overnight, and then you can sprinkle it in your kitty litter. So for birds, reptiles, chickens, and other small mammals, diffusion is preferred. Internally, it can be used in drinking water if you use 1 drop per liter of water. Topically, you use 1 drop of Copaiba essential oil, 1 teaspoon of carrier oil, and 4 ounces of water to make a misting spray. Shake well before each use. You can use Copaiba with myrrh, helichrysum, lavender, frankincense, and many other essential oils. The specific benefits, practical benefits that you'll get with Copaiba: it supports cardiovascular, immune, digestive, urinary, respiratory, musculoskeletal, and your nervous system. It's a powerful antioxidant. It relaxes sore muscles and joints, eases the urinary tract and digestive tract. It supports the hepatic system, promotes lymphatic flow, supports the upper and lower respiratory tract and mucous membranes, foundational for cellular health, and it can be used to calm anxious feelings or feelings of overwhelm. So the next blend that we're going to talk about is TerraShield Outdoor Blend. Now the outdoor blend comes in the bottle, but it also comes in a spray, and it combines the outdoor blend of oils that are in a base of fractionated coconut oil that help ward off insects. So there's no additional dilution necessary if you want to apply the TerraShield topically onto your pets. So a primary function of essential oils in plants is to help protect the plant against insects and other predators. So unlike other products that contain synthetic and toxic chemicals, the outdoor blend is a natural approach to managing exposure to biting insects. The outdoor blend's fresh, it's a light citrus scent, and it's wonderfully invigorating and can be used safely by everyone in the family. One application provides coverage that lasts up to 6 hours. All right, practical use is you want to ward off pesky insects. Apply the outdoor blend to the legs and neck of your pet before going outside. Put 1 to 2 drops on your pet's collar before they go out. And if your pet spends most of the time outside, then you might want to use the all-natural pest collar. I'll give you that recipe in a second. Or you can rub the outdoor spray or the outdoor blend around your door frame or window seals to deter insects from entering your home. So if you wanted to make an all-natural pest collar for your outdoor pet, you're going to need 3 ounces of distilled water and 20 drops of the Tear Shield Outdoor Blend. You want to place the ingredients in a bowl and mix well, and then you soak their collar in that mixture for about 20 minutes. And then you hang up the collar and you let it completely dry, and then you can put it back on your dog. Now you want to repeat that every 2 to 3 weeks as necessary during the months when the bugs are biting. Okay, the next oil that we're going to talk about that you want to have in your kit for your pets is myrrh. Now, myrrh is best known as one of the 3 gifts of the wise men at the birth of Jesus. And no wonder, ancient records show that myrrh at times was valued as its weight in gold. Today, myrrh is a much prized essential oil. Myrrh essential oil is derived from the gummy resin of the small thorny myrrh tree, and it's been used for centuries for its internal and external health benefits. It affects the endocrine, immune, and nervous systems, as well as the skin. Myrrh essential oil has historically been used as incense in religious ceremonies, and while it has been known to hold powerful cleansing properties, particularly for the throat and the mouth, myrrh can also help support your well-being and your emotional balance. And this oil can be used safely with all species of your pets. Myrrh is very useful when dealing with discomfort in any animal. It can be used for skin conditions, and it can also be used as an appetite stimulant. This oil is very useful in dealing with emotional issues of abandonment, mistrust, neglect, and abuse. And Dr. Rourke uses it with many of her rescue cases for both emotional and physical benefits. For dogs, you want to diffuse or apply 2 drops along the spine, apply directly over the thyroid for thyroid issues, or at the base of the skull for any pituitary issues, and apply topically in combination with coriander essential oil for healthy blood sugar levels. And you can administer it internally as well, although generally it's better and it's not really well tolerated that way. Start with 1 drop mixed with wet food or on a yummy treat, or mix with 1 milliliter of water in a syringe or dropper and give orally through the syringe. So for cats, you want to diffuse or apply topically directly over the area of concern, diluted or neat, but always start out diluting at first so you can determine your pet's tolerance. Okay, mix into their wet food to administer orally. You want to use 1 drop diluted in 30 drops of carrier oil, and just start out with 1 drop because myrrh can be given undiluted if the cat tolerates it, but generally it's not needed. Or you can add 4 to 5 drops with 1 cup of baking soda and sprinkle it in the litter. Now for feline acne, you want to mix 2 drops of myrrh with 15 milliliters of alcohol-free witch hazel, and you apply it to their chin with a cotton ball twice daily. If you have equine or large animals, you want to apply directly over the area of concern. It can be given orally as well, 2 to 5 drops per 1,000 pounds twice a day. It's particularly useful with injury management. So this oil can help post-surgery to help discomfort and associated anxious feelings as well. You can diffuse it or apply it topically. Topical application for oral discomfort due to teeth or gum issues. It's also very useful. You can diffuse this oil with frankincense or lavender for emotional, hormonal, and uncomfortable situations. This essential oil mixes very well with many oils. Lavender, frankincense, helichrysum, sandalwood, coriander are among the most common. So again, here's a review of some of myrrh's best benefits for yourself and for your pets. Powerful cleansing properties, especially for your mouth and your throat. It's smoothing to the skin, promotes awareness and emotional balance and well-being. It helps, very helpful when tension levels are very high, helps maintain peaceful feelings, supports your thyroid. It eases stomach discomfort, and it's great for post-surgery recovery. All right, you still with me? It's a bunch of information that we've talked about so far. And we're going to just move along. We have just a few more to discuss. The next one we're going to talk about is helichrysum. Now, helichrysum italicum is a small perennial herb that has narrow silver leaves, and it has flowers that form a cluster of golden yellow, like ball-shaped blossoms. The name helichrysum is derived from Greek helios, meaning sun, and kairos, I don't know how to say it, chrysos, meaning gold. So it refers to the color of the flowers. Helichrysum has been used in herbal health practices since ancient Greece, and the oil is highly valued and sought after for its many health benefits. So how can helichrysum help your animals? Well, here are the top benefits. It promotes a healthy metabolism. It promotes vitality and energy, and it's very soothing for the skin. So I wanted to tell you a testimonial here. This lady asked Dr. Rourke, says, I know you've stated before that helichrysum is good for bleeding. I'm preparing to clip my 14-and-a-half-year-old doggie's nails. If and I hope this doesn't happen, but if I clip one wrong and there's bleeding, what is the best way to apply the helichrysum, or is there another method that you recommend? And when grooming him, if I accidentally hit one of his moles, how would I apply the helichrysum for that? Or is there another method? So real quick, the answer from Dr. Rourke was yes, you use helichrysum as a natural quick stop by just mixing a tablespoon of cornstarch and a drop of helichrysum in a small container. And then you can apply that. You can even use like a damp cotton swab to apply it onto the nail if you get a little too close when you're trimming the nails. You want to kind of pack it in a little bit, and it'll stop the bleeding in no time. Alternatively, you can also use a drop of geranium essential oil, and that also works great at stopping the bleeding. For the moles, helichrysum is one of the oils that's safe for undiluted topical application, but it is also an expensive oil, so that's why I tend to dilute it. So you can use 1 drop of essential oil to 10 drops of the carrier oil, and then use that directly on the bleeding area up to every 15 minutes if needed, right? So you want to make sure that you include helichrysum in your essential oil kit for your pets. And the last oil that I'm going to talk about today is turmeric. All right, turmeric is, and when you take it internally, it encourages a positive immune function and immune response. It supports healthy blood sugar and lipid metabolism. The turmeric essential oil is created by the means of steam distillation from the turmeric root. So it has 2 distinctive chemical components. It has turmerones and artumerones, which are best known for their emotional benefit and the nervous system support that they provide. Emotionally, turmeric can encourage positive feelings, and it has health benefits that can be obtained from both internal and aromatic use. Support for your immune system, turmeric has properties that definitely provide a good immune system response. And they also promote clear, soft, glowing skin, and it also encourages good, healthy circulation. And if you're going to use the oils with your animals, for cats, 2 drops in a diffuser is good. It's not recommended for topical use. If you're going to use with your horses, you can use 2 to 5 drops per day in their feed. And it's very good for circulation. And if you want to use with your dog, you want to use 1 to 3% of dilution twice a day. And if you're going to administer internally at any time with your pets, the best way to use the oils internally is to mix it with their feed. All right, so let's talk about some other pet safe diffuser blends, right? Because if you, I'm like many of the essential oil users, we all use diffusers. We love having our diffuser going all day, every day, right? So let's make sure we have some blends that we know are safe to use around our indoor furry friends, all right? So once you finish building your kit for your animals, then you can play around with different combinations. So just make sure that your pets can come and go into the room as they please, and you want to adjust and play around with the ratios that you're going to use in the diffuser. But all you really need is 2 to 3 drops of essential oil per 100 milliliter of water. All right, so here's a really good one for dogs that dogs love. It's called Forest Bathing, and you want to use 1 drop cardamom, 1 drop juniper berry, 1 drop arborvitae, and 1 drop copaiba. Now, if you want to de-stress your animal, this is a really good one for the neighborhood fireworks that go on in the area. You can use 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of copaiba with 1 drop of frankincense. And if you just want to use daily support for your pet for all their systems, you can use 3 frankincense, 2 copaiba, and 1 sandalwood. If you want to chillax to the max diffuser, and this is one of Dr. Rourke's favorite calming blends, you want to use 2 drops of Balance Grounding Blend, 2 drops of the Serenity Restful Blend, and 1 drop of lavender. Another calming diffuser blend you could try is 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops lavender, and 2 drops of Roman chamomile. And if they're having some kind of respiratory thing going on, you can try 2 drops of frankincense with 2 drops of the On Guard Protective Blend and 2 drops of the Breathe Respiratory Blend. You can also go online. If you check out theessentialoilvet.com, she has a membership group, Dr. Rourke does, that you can join. I believe it's like $9.99 a month. So moving on, let's talk about the paw health of your pet. So do you ever find sometimes your pet's constantly licking their paws? If you have that issue, here's a recipe you can try to provide some relief. So you want to soak their paws. You want to use 1 gallon of warm water, 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 drops of lavender essential oil, and 2 drops of frankincense. So what you want to do is mix that up in the bucket and soak their paws for 10 minutes twice a day. And even if you can only get them to soak for 5 minutes, it's better than nothing, okay? And if soaking in the bucket doesn't work, you can also try a wax recipe. And what you would do is use 3 ounces of beeswax, 3 tablespoons of a calendula infused oil, 3 tablespoons of avocado oil, and 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Mix that with 2 drops of myrrh, 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of lavender. So you would melt the beeswax and the coconut oil in the double boiler, and then once you take it off the heat, you add the calendula oil and the avocado oil. Get that all mixed up, and then as it's cooling, you add the essential oils. And then you put it in a container wide enough for your, like a little tin that's wide enough for your pet's paw to go in. Hey babe, almost done. So, you want to choose a kit for your pet? Are you ready to get started? What kit is the right one for you? So as we mentioned in the beginning, you can build your own kit, and I'm going to help you choose a few of them, okay? So a mini kit If you want to just get started, the mini version, you would pick the Balance Grounding Blend along with Copaiba and the wholesale membership. All right, that one comes to $90 US prices. If you want to get a small kit, you could take the Grounding Blend, Lavender, Copaiba, the Digest and Digestive Blend, along with TerraShield Outdoor Blend, fractionated coconut oil, and your wholesale membership, and that would come to $164.50. And the next one is the large kit, and that includes all the essential oils that we discussed in class. Has the Balanced Grounding Blend, Lavender, Copaiba, the Digest and Digestive Blend, TerraShield Outdoor Blend, On Guard Protective Blend, frankincense, myrrh, turmeric, helichrysum, fractionated coconut oil, and your wholesale membership. If you want to do the whole kit and caboodle, that's $418.25. So which kit sounds like a good starting place for you? And how do oils fit into your life? I mean, after learning about essential oils and the natural health and wellness that they can provide for you and your family and your pets, I mean, who knows, where do you see yourself in this oily relationship? Do you see yourself as a user? Are you someone who just wants to use your essential oils for yourself and your family? Or do you see yourself as a sharer? A sharer is someone who's excited about using essential oils and they share with their friends and family and tell others and sometimes host classes. Or do you see yourself as a builder? A builder is someone who is excited about using the oils, can't wait to share them with their friends and family, and they want to earn a business so they can earn some money part-time or full-time by blessing others with the gift of oils. So where do you fit? How do the oils fit into your life? And I just want to let you know that right now, during the month of July of 2020, we have a special offer. So any new people that get started with us, if your order is $150 or more, then next month you're going to get awarded 50 doTERRA dollars to use on future orders. So I'm very excited. You don't want to miss out on the chance to make a splash with this fabulous promotion. All right, so any final thoughts? I want to just make sure that when we're caring for our furry friends, that it is a wonderful responsibility that we have, but we can make the best with the natural choices that we have for our animals, just like we do for ourselves. So feel free to reach out to me if you would like more options of keeping your pets and animals healthy and happy naturally. And if you'd like to learn more from Dr. Janet Rourke, the Essential Oil Vet, then you want to look at joining her exclusive Facebook group where you can ask questions, access her vast library of posts, and watch weekly videos that she creates to answer questions. It's like having access to your own personal online vet that can help you with essential oil decisions. And it's $9.99 per month, and you can get a free month if you choose the yearly option. So if you want to join that group, you can join at it's essentialoilvet.com/membership group. So the class that you're attending now, it gives you just a taste of what it's like in her membership group. So if you want to learn how to feel confident using essential oils with your animals, no matter what the question or circumstance, then that's an option. So do you have any questions for me? If you do have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a text. You can reach me at 860-367-3001. And I'd like to thank you for attending my class today. I'm really so glad that you came. And I'm going to be answering some questions over the next few days. So if you want to comment below, you share with me either an email address or a phone number, and I will be happy to send you an ebook. All right? Good luck, everybody. Have fun. Happy oiling with your animals. Have a great night.